Blackout by Britney Spears. This not only is my favorite album of all time, but I think it's the best album of all time. I I feel like, because she was going through so much in 2007, she just kind of said fuck it and did what she wanted. And that's why I like this album. Uh, I don't think there's a single skip on this. My favorite personally is Toy Soldier, Hot as Ice, and Radar. Um, but yeah, Freak Show is great. Perfect Lover. Why Should I Be Sad? Kevin Federline is like my biggest op. Fuck him. But alright, next up we got Three Cheers by My Chemical Romance. This is easily my favorite rock album of all time. I've got the Japan version. It has Bury Me in Black. Thank You for the Venom is one of the best songs ever made. I really fucking love that song. I'm a big fan of Helena, obviously. MCR really changed my life. I love Gerard Way's art style. I love his voice. When we're on the topic of, celebrity crushes, obviously it's Gerard. I think every member just brings something so unique, and every member of MCR, is really talented. I think that Ray Toro is one of my favorite guitarists of all time. I love their fashion. I love everything about them. Such a typical, emo album. I love the term emo. I think it's such a term of endearment. I use it to describe myself. MCR does not. But I don't really care. This album is great. And people ask me, when are you going to sell your Japanese exclusive CDs? I'm never selling them. Ever. This is another one of the best pop albums of all time. Love Angel Music Baby by Gwen Stefani. The Harajuku fashion, I'm a big fan of, Harajuku fashion, Japanese stuff. In this album, the songs Harajuku Girls, Bubble Pop Electric, Luxurious, oh my god, Crash, my favorite. There's really no skips on this album. It's not a No Doubt album. I don't think No Doubt could have made something like this, and I love No Doubt, but this is just... She had a vision. It's like the fucking video of Debbie Ryan saying she wanted to make history. And yeah, this album made history. I love EVE, I love her feature, I love how Gwen, she wasn't afraid to kind of experiment a little, but it's cohesive. It's really like Blackout in the sense that it's what pop music should be. Yeah, arguably one of the best albums of all time. This next one is not considered by many to be his best album, but I love it. This is Utopia by Travis Scott. I love the little, thing that comes in the CD. I get jump scared by it every time I try to play it, but I really do love this. It sounds good. I've got a Hello Kitty CD player, and it sounds so good on it. I love, the charm of a CD. I love this album packaging. I wish it was in a jewel case, but this album is just everything I'd want in a rap album. It's one of just my favorites. I love Travis. I think he's such a visionary. I think that, he talks about, on Rodeo, he talks about, racism a little, and I think that it's really important because he was saying, I'm tired about the white powers in position, and, I'm white, but, I agree with that because, when a black man has success and talent, I feel like the industry doesn't want him to get that. But Travis did it. The production on this album is great. I love Hyena. I love I Know. I love My Eyes. Just everything about this album. Highly recommend. He was a theater kid, and I get the theatrical vibes, so if you're looking for, something theatery, I think this is pretty good, honestly. Yeah, it's great. People say he's not, a lyricist. I think he has some pretty great lyrics. I think his pen is good. I think, as a rapper, he has a lot of good things to say. And I think that he's not underrated as a rapper because he's one of the most highly regarded. But as a lyricist, we got to give Travis more credit for sure. Now we're heading into electropop territory, and we're heading into more, kind of underrated 2000s-ish. I think this is, 2009. I don't fucking know. This is Want by 303. This is kind of another, basic, emo scene shit, whatever, but Benny Blanco's production on this is really great. I like how it's kind of just, do drugs, fuck bitches, but, I love that. I love the beats on this. Holler Till You Pass Out is great. I really, really love the original Starstruck. The Katy Perry remix is cool, too. Don't Trust Me with Kid Cudi. I'm a really big Kid Cudi fan. I enjoy him. I honestly think I Can't Do It Alone is the best on this album because the piano is cool, but it's The lyricism on this is underrated too. It's like they managed to tell stories on the songs a little. Well, it's still dancey, it's still unserious, and it's so much fun. I love this album. This one, I think, is pretty well regarded in the modern rap scene, but I think it's one of the best albums ever, and we need to have this discussion, a cultural reset, just really change the world. This is A Great Chaos by Ken Carson. I love this album cover. I love how it's kind of like, like gorecore, live leak, analog horror-ish. I love the production. I really love this album. I love Succubus. I love Me and My Cup. I think every time I hear Succubus, I saw Playboy Cardi actually live at the Prudential Center. I was in the pit. If you saw me, hi, but I was right at the front. I had Barricade, and Ken was one of the openers. He ate that like so hard. His energy live is incredible. He really is like a great live performer, a great artist, and I love Cardi too. This next album, I feel like it kind of borders on pop rock. It's not quite there, but I feel like there's some electro pop, like some singer-songwriter, and this is Trouble by Natalia Kills. One of my favorite underrated pop albums, but also one of the better albums just ever. My favorite song on this is Television. I love that intro, although I wish it was a separate track. This is a pretty good album to play on the aux as well, if you're trying to get your friends into like some more like pop music, because I'm a rap fan, obviously. I love trap music, but I think we should all expand our taste a little. But at the same time, people be like, oh, rap is like scissors, rock is better. You don't need to get racist. I think a lot of people's hatred for rap stems from racism. I really do love this album. Natalia Kills, I think her cancellation was unjustified because it was, it was scripted TV. So I was talking with a friend at school, and he's never heard of this album. We need to... What is this generation? No, I am this generation, and I love this generation, but we need to give this album so much more love, and that's Hardcore by Lil Kim. This is probably my favorite album cover of all time. This is Japanese too. Oh my god, Crush on You, Big Mama Thing, Not Tonight, Fuck You, all these are great tracks. Drugs is great. Queen Bitch is probably my favorite. I really do love this album. I think it's just great. It's, it's 90s ish. I think this was like from 99 or maybe 2000, so maybe it's not 90s. I wish I could have seen Kim in her peak. I would have wanted to see, Lauryn Hill in Japan too, but my mom decided to have me in 2009. If you don't know Lil Kim, you need to get yourself on this. I don't like Nicki's politics, but she's a great artist too, but Lil Kim, she is the blueprint. She made one of the best albums, period. The features, people say they carry this. No, they enhance her. Her lyrics, her style, her flow, she's great. She's one of the GOATs. She's really just on a whole nother level. Like, next one is from my favorite artist of all time. Fun fact. Not my favorite album of all time, but my favorite artist, easily. And this is The Pink Tape by Lil Uzi Vert. Definitely, one of the, if my favorite rapper ever, my favorite artist, period. People say, oh, Uzi, no, they sound like Uzi. Uzi's girlfriend, JT, is also pretty cool. I got her signed CD, but no, I love Suicide Doors, Flooded Thy Face, All Alone. I love the one with Bring Me the Horizon. Endless Fashion is good too. Died and Came Back, That Fire. The bonus tracks, they're good. I like them. Rehab is easily Uzi's best written song. I think it's one of the best, like, this genre of rap. Kind of like, I don't think it's cloud rap. I'm trying to find the right term for it. I'll find Something About Cray by Cray Sean. This album really is great. Cray Sonic is one of my favorites. Blase, Gucci is good, obviously, but like Go Hard, and the final track on this album, Love House. The best songs ever written. It's dubstep pop. This fucking song. Oh my god. Now, if you haven't heard that song, go listen. This whole album, it's just great. It really is just great. People hated Fun, and I'm a Kendrick fan, obviously, but like, not everyone's Kendrick. Not everyone needs to be like a 10 out of 10 like lyricist. Sometimes you just want to hear about like smoking weed and partying, and that's completely fine. who doesn't love that? And like, you know, she's a quirked up white girl with a little swag. I'm seeing her live soon. I'm so excited. She's great. CXOXO by Camila Cabello. Boat. It's like a dreamy ballad and it samples Pitbull, and that sounds like it would be horrible. It's literally amazing. I love the Playboy Cardi feature, the Dade County Dreaming with the City Girls. I mentioned JT. I love her. This album, I hung up the part that has the thank you note, sadly. The thank you note in this album is so cool, and Pink Panthers worked on this album. The CD has a gatefold. Don't love the cardboard. This gatefold is cool. I love the ski mask. It really is like a love letter to her home city of Miami. Next project is great. This next project is just so cohesive. Everything fades into each other. It's so beautiful. It's one of the greatest. And this is Enema of the State by Blink 182. It's one of the only albums that I can play that my dad likes. Because my dad, he likes rap, but he doesn't like mumble rap. Like, so I can't play like Pretty Fun, Net Spend. I can't play that around him. But he loves Blink 182. And I love Blink 182. And I was talking to my mom and she was like, I like Blink 182. But it's good. So what do you mean you like it? What? I'm sorry, that's so mean, but no, I really love this album. Aliens Exist. I love like Mark and Tom's obsession with aliens. Travis Barker's drumming. I don't know if this is the first album he drummed on, but this album is so fucking good.